Hello everyone, my name is Roya, and in this video I'm going to tell you about what books, or what series rather, I plan to finish in 2016. Towards the end of this video I'm also going to show you the series that I plan to start in 2016. So basically though, this is not all the series that I'm currently in the middle of or anything like that, because there are a lot of series that obviously I've started and not finished. But these are like the first priority ones, and most of them are like, it's mostly ones that I own. For the series that I plan to finish in 2016, these are finished series only. Obviously, there are lots of other series out there that still have another book or two or however many to go. But if I've read all the ones that are out so far, or even if I haven't necessarily read all the ones that are out so far, those aren't going to be in this video. Obviously, my number one priority is the Outlander series by Diana Gabaldon. I have read the first one only, and the only reason that I haven't continued the series and read like the entire thing by now is because I don't have the second one. But then once I do read that one, I do have the third one right here, so I can read it right away. Then obviously I plan to finish the Hyperion Cantos by Dan Simmons. I have read the first two books and still have two more to go. I also need to read the third book in the Miss Peregrine's Peculiar Children series. I have read these two, I just have one to go. And then I need to read the rest of Falling Kingdoms. I have read only this one. Yeah, I think there are 4 books out right now. I've only read this one. And the last series that I definitely plan to finish in 2016 is Acorna by Anne McCaffrey. I have read this one only, and there are like 7 or 8 of them. And then there's a whole spin-off series, but I'm not counting that one. Now I'm going to show you all of the books that I plan to start in 2016, whether I finish them or not. The first priority, which I plan to start and finish in 2016, is Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. I have the first one and the third one, and I really want to read this series because people keep telling me that it's amazing, and it just sounds really right up my alley. Of course, I also plan to start the Wheel of Time series by Robert Jordan. I've had this on my shelf for forever, and for some reason have not read it yet. I don't know why. I don't know whether I'll finish this series this year or not, but I definitely plan to read at least the first few books this year. Then I also plan to start the Crown of Stars series by Kate Elliott. Again, this is another one that I'm not sure I'll finish this year because there are a lot of books in the series, but I do own the first 2, and I do plan to read them soon. Of course, I do also want to read The Dragon Riders of Pern by Anne McCaffrey, author of Acorna, but this series is a lot more well-known. This is a bind-up of the first 3, and I definitely at least plan to get through this. Next, I plan to start The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. I believe there is also a second book out so far, but I'm not sure when there's going to be a third one, but I definitely need to start this series because I have this one and I've been wanting to read it for forever. And again, just like The Bone Season, I plan to read The Diviners, and this only has a first and second one out, with a third one coming who knows when. So I've read a few other things by Libba Bray before. I've read Beauty Queens, and I've read A Great and Terrible Beauty, and I've heard that this is so much better, so I definitely want to read this one. Those are all of the books all of the series that I plan to, for sure, start and or finish this year. And for the series that I've already started, I'm not necessarily counting them on this list if they don't have all of the books, if they're not a complete series yet. But anyway, let me know what are some series that you plan to read this year for sure, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye!